Hi, I'm Jack. I'm with an advertising agency in Singapore. I specialize in finance. As a mentor for Realm, I contribute with my financial expertise.
I'm Seha. I'm from Foundate, which is a co-working space in Singapore. I'm the assistant general manager there, and I oversee the customer experience team, facilities, and also the operational aspects of the business.
I believe in giving when we have more. So over the years, I've actually tried out various volunteering experience. I have gone through a lot of different types of volunteering work, soup kitchen, teaching to underprivileged kids. And that's why I thought when I came across TalenTtrust, I decided to just give it a shot.
I've always wanted to explore volunteering. This is the first time that I've done officially volunteering in such a capacity. So I've always thought that volunteering had to be service-based. So when I found out about skills-based volunteering, I thought that was really cool. And it's a different way of giving back, right? You actually pass on your knowledge, you pass on your skill set, and assist the charities based on their needs.
I wouldn't call them concerns, but I was just mindful before I joined that I've never kind of been. It's not a charity. It's not an organization that business environment that I'm familiar with. So I was always mindful that whenever we speak to the community members of the charity organizations, you just have to always be mindful that you need a lot more to understand about their environment and where they're coming from before you can really suggest anything.
It was really right in the middle of COVID. Work was really busy. We were quite affected being in the co-working industry. So we had to have a lot of plans to pivot, and there were a lot of meetings going on. So when I was offered this opportunity, I was thinking, do I even have the time? Can I fully commit? I think my biggest worry was really the commitment, because I do not want to get into something and not be able to contribute effectively.
It's very smooth, very smooth. We have a project manager, and he will, every month he will kind of, he's basically the middleman between the mentors and the organization, and he will understand the organization's needs and then communicate it to us as the mentors.
The project manager that we have, Dean, he's really amazing. I think he does a really good job engaging with the mentors as well as the charity organization.
It's manageable. So every month there will be a three hours meeting where all the mentors come together with a representative from the organization. On and off, there may be certain time where we may need our own expertise, because all the volunteers, all the mentors will bring different areas of expertise.
At some point, I was not really as participative. So I think that would possibly be one of my challenges. Maybe there's that fear, or there's that concern that is my experience really relevant to the issue that they're facing now. I guess it's also because I'm not necessarily as experienced as the other mentors on the team, but that's also a good thing, right? Because the whole point of this is for self-development for myself. So we are really still in the early stages of the project, so I can't really say how have we helped at this point. But I think in the 4 or 5 meetings that we've had so far, the charity has been really open and transparent with us. They are very willing to share what are their challenges. And even when we ask questions, and sometimes these are difficult questions for charities to hear, and I think how we have helped so far is to really let them see what is the value of this whole project. because I think on both sides, on the mentor side, on the charity side, everyone is excited about what this can bring and what this can mean.
So for this organization, it's a lot on the changing getting the organization to be more on board with digital marketing, because the usual methods that they have planned for the year in how they will go about getting their donations and things like that has to stop, because there's no gathering, there's lockdown and all this thing happening. So for us is then kind of work with them to bring them onto the digital marketing platform, to help them to understand, and also to help them to kind of give them some examples on how they can go about increasing their digital platform.
Step one, getting out of my comfort zone. I think that was the very first hurdle that I had to overcome. Secondly, when you go to work daily, you work with your colleagues, you work with the team members that you know and you're familiar with. But when you work on a project like this, you're basically just meeting people once a month and hoping that you have enough synergy to be able to make it work, or to be able to make an impact or a difference towards the charities. So I think that was a different thing altogether, right?
It's broadened my mind when it comes to volunteering work. So before I found out about TalenTtrust, I've gone through the more usual traditional volunteering work. Now coming to TalenTtrust, I realized that there's another way that I can contribute, and that's through my professional experience as skills. And yeah, so I think it has kind of broadened my mind when it comes to volunteering work.
How has it changed me? I think it basically showed me that if I put my mind to it, I just have to overcome any concerns or any worries that I had. And yeah, just try to put my skills to good use and to be able to help have an impact to the charities for a sustainable change.